Hey everybody, what's up? How's it going? TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday. And I was looking back through my calendar on my phone for the first time in 3 months. Pisces by Friday. And Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces got 2 readings this week. I didn't even realize that. I'm like, oh, that's cool. One on Monday, one today, and then the all signs. So that was kind of neat. What's up, guys? Happy 1010 portal. I was watching the Schumann scale because yesterday, for any of you that follow along to it, it was plain. It was so quiet on the home front, like energetical purgatory. I'm like, oh, something's getting ready to happen. And when the portal kicked in, the scale widened out, especially in the beta range. So the vibrations, the earth shook. It's like a change. It's a big shift. So I'm like, dude, the earth is doing stuff more than every other planet. You notice how none of the astrologers, me too, I'm going to start doing it. Nobody monitors Earth's movement. Here's what Neptune's doing. Here's what Jupiter's doing. Mercury, so on and so forth. What's up with Earth? I'm on it. How are you guys doing? What's up? Hey, Rahama, Stephanie, what you up to? What's up, beautiful souls? Finny hugs. How you guys doing? Hey, Melissa. Hey, Janet. All right, let's check out and see what we got for you guys going on. Let's do some personals. Let's see what's up. This is kind of neat because it's like if I was like doing private personals. That this is literally like, okay, let's bring them in. Come on in. All right. Let's see. And thank you guys all for the donations. You guys are awesome. And I hope you had a good week. And I feel like it'll be with this 1010 portal energy and the manifestations turned up this whole weekend. It's got a post period too. This whole weekend is really keeping your thoughts and your dreams and everything positive because it's manifesting. All right. So a lot of energy is getting put out with this portal. All right. Let's start with Rowan now. What's up? Let's see. I'll start with the new deck for a little bit. I think I did tell TikTok the wrong deck, Melissa. I think the box I saved, I think it's for this one. So I got to double check. I'll have to do some fact checking to find out. I'll update I'll have to update the description box with the new decks. But anyhow, all right, let's see. We'll give Rono a new timestamp too. All right, let's see what we've got going on. Tap me and tune me in, please, and thank you. All right, let's do Rono at 222. That is like an awesome timestamp. All right, will A get the job that makes him move away? All right. Ooh. Okay, let's see what we got. 3 of Swords in the Chariot. No go. That was what I heard as I laid the cards out. All I heard was no go. Nope, he will not be moving away. All right. 10 of Cups. Granted, even if that's something you've wished, there's nothing wrong with that, of being like, I hope he doesn't move away. I hope he doesn't get the job. 10 of Cups, it's part of the plans. 10 of Wands. Actually, here's the thing. Not that it hurts him, but he doesn't get this one. He actually doesn't ever try again. He doesn't wind up trying to leave town. All right. It guides him more in your direction. Because remember, on the Chariot, the horses are in different directions. All right. So with one going 3 of Swords, that means this here, we'll say this is your direction as opposed to moving away. 4 of Pentacles. It's going to take him a minute. He's going to be a little slow to proceed. Wheel of Fortune, though, will show that he chooses you, Page of Wands. So he doesn't realize it yet, 4 of Pentacles, but the reason that the good Lord above isn't allowing for it to happen, not in the blueprint for him to go, is because he hasn't fully opened up to you yet. Him not getting to go is what guides him to choose to open up his 4 of Pentacles heart chakra and Page of Wands. Be a little more vulnerable towards you, a little more funner, a little more optimistic, a little more open to communication. It's a starting point. All right. Hope that helps. There's a better job for him local too. There is a better job for him locally. Okay, Rohama, what up, girl? All right, let's see. Let's put yours at 408. All right, let's see. Do I actually have psychic or mystic abilities? And do I have a spiritual connection with the Lions? They're not the best football team. I'm from Detroit. I'm not knocking the Lions. I mean, they do sometimes, like this season, they've done some pretty cool stuff. But they got a track record. No, Leo energy. Oh. Okay, let's see what's up. Anyways, I am not knocking the Detroit Lions. I've watched the Lions and the Titans. Both are very good teams. Anyways, 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, the King of Cups. You are. Now, the frequency that you are tuned into for your abilities is King of Cups. You're supposed to help people start and guide them through a journey of self-love, self-exploration, okay? So on the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, The vibes that it would pull would be you are for the people that are in a single energy. You talk and relate to them. They're single, but they're looking for love. Like they've got their act together. And now you're helping guide them on the journey of self love to get them finished up. Okay. Six of Cups. You have a deep tune into those that are working to clear generational karma. So you've got the ability to speak to generations. So when you look at somebody, you can see like the flaws their ancestors had or the ancestors created into them and the stuff that's been handed down for generations. All right. So it does gives you ability to look a little deeper. That's probably the ninth house. Queen of Swords. Well, at least I can tell you that you're not like a devil energy. You come in peace, which is a good thing. Because there's bad energies. And if you had one, I'd have told you, I'd have been like, hey, you're in trouble. But it's like, you're not, you're good. Eight of Wands. All right, let's see. Full card, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so as you home in on this, the ability to guide people on their journeys of self-love and self-discovery, this will begin to elevate and unlock, unlock further gifts as you continue your journey yourself. And this is not self-love, but your journey of learning how to hone your gifts and trust your intuition more too, because you've had this ability since you were about 6 years old. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, so let's see what's next. Do. Okay, Yoon, you're up. All right, let's see. Yoon, you're at 6:30. Okay. All right. Did I really hear Pisces slip and say I love you? No way. Shut the front door. Okay, tune me in. What's going down? Was it elephant shoe or I love you? Knight of Cups. It was I love you. You heard correctly. Tower card. It's the beginning of a new foundation. Moon card. And that's Pisces major arcana. So the Tower card is that, okay, Pisces is actually a little nervous that you like didn't want to hear it, right? Pisces is actually sitting there being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. This is going to mess everything up. I'm moving too fast. I'm opening up. I shouldn't have said that. So a little bit of the fear of the unknown, the fear of the unreactions and stuff like that. So that might be what would lead Pisces to go slightly introverted. Okay. Knight of Cups, Pisces is like, oh my gosh, I opened my mouth. What happened? Let me see. The Eight of Wands, the Fool card, gonna do it again. I'm gonna tell you what, Pisces like saying it. Nine of Pentacles, and Pisces don't want to be single no more. So you, Pisces is testing the waters, and Eight of Wands to the Fool card. Okay, Magician. Next time Pisces says it, you gotta respond, and it doesn't gotta be the I love you too. But Pisces is definitely gonna. Oh, you want to totally say I love you too, don't you? Queen of Swords. I come in peace. Okay. If you are nervous, you do not have to, just as long as you acknowledge it. But I got a feeling you're going to say it back. It will happen again. All right. Pisces starting to open up to you. Okay, let's see. Janet. What up, Janet? What you up to? All right, let's see. You're going to be at 8:12. All right. Did Ryan like the song I made called Karmic Games about Lacey? Let's see. Four of Cups, Three of Swords, Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. Here's the wild part. He actually does like the song. I have a feeling he may either comment on it or privately reach out to you and compliment you on it. Now, here's the part. Knight of Swords, Six of Cups. He doesn't realize it's about Lacey. That's the only part that totally went like Jeff Dunham, right over his head. He actually got so into it that he missed the message. Tell me more. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. He will figure it out. Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. All right. He will figure it out. And then he will actually start talking to you more about it because it's going to lead into one of those I didn't know you felt that way types of things. So he has been checking it out. I'm being told. I don't think he's seen it yet. I think he's supposed to see it tonight's the plan. Like it got into circulation or he got busy or for some reason didn't like it to see it right away unless you sent it right to Ryan. Then I'm being told delay reaction from opening and processing it. Then he goes back to it again because he starts digging it. And that's when he starts going, wait a second, this is about Lacey, isn't it? All right. So I don't know how many details you gave him, but he's going to wind up reaching out and wanting to know more. All right. Four of Pentacles. I'm still the double four. Something's going on his side, maybe with Lacey, That's why he isn't a chance to like fully listen to it or get all the way through it just yet. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next up, Laura. Hey, what's up, Laura? All right. Let's see what we got. Laura, you're going to be. Oh, Laura, guess what you get? Your timestamps 1010. All right. Here we go. That's so cool. Whoa. Okay. Messages from the higher self. The 10 of swords, the 7 of wands, the 10 of wands, the 10 of cups, 4 of swords, 9 of cups. Trust that this is actually happening. It's becoming a thing. The 10 of swords shows you may still have a little bit of Gemini energy, a little bit of this is just a little bit of 10 of swords. I'm pulling a little bit of doubt that you may be overthinking this and worrying that it's not actually a thing or something's going to happen. When's the rug going to get pulled out from under me? 7 of wands, the 10 of wands says your higher self wants you to know that if you want to keep worrying about it, it's cool, but in about 7 weeks, you'll be over it because you guys will be working out really well. So if you'd like to know that, it's more your future self, but kind of like your higher self that's sitting here going, if you want to kind of 10 of swords a little bit longer and be worried that he's hiding something that even Archer's not picking up on or nothing, Frankie's and Archer's readings aren't picking up, even I forgot his name. Oh boy. You know, the over at the others, it's not nothing. That means something's coming. No, it's actually letting you know that you can be cool with it now and understand this is part of your 10 of cups because the 4 of swords shows that it's got you more anxious than you need to be. Otherwise, I'm being told that he does something in 7 weeks that totally puts it to rest for you. So if you don't just be like, okay, cool, I'm good. My future self says it's going to be okay. Trust me, right? If you don't trust him yet, trust you. Trust your intuition in that it's not you just dreaming that it is what it's going to be, but the judgment card, it is what it's going to be. Justice. Walk away from the judgment card energies and towards the justice card energies. You're good to go. All right. Hope that helps. And you got the 1010 timestamp. We manifest in that. Girl, you wake up tomorrow morning in love and confidence, and it's going to be a little crazy. Gemini energy, though, it's cool. My Mercury placement approves that message. All right. Beautiful soul. What up, girl? Okay, let's see what we've got. You're going to be at 1222. Oh, that's a nice one, too. All right. How can I help myself in Cancer to speed up the healing? How can beautiful soul help herself in Cancer speed up the healing? Okay. The 6 of swords, the Sun card. I'm actually being told on this one to see things from a little more of a more optimistic perspective. Okay. And when you feel comfortable in taking action with temperance, take it. All right. That is part of the healing because straight up a little bit of this is that you guys are not fully open to being vulnerable due to the lack of communications right now. So if at any reason you feel compelled to send a message, your personal situation, you know exactly the details whether you could or couldn't. But I'm seeing on this one that you got a little bit of communication with that, a little bit of coffee being poured into the coffee cup. So it's telling me that if you wanted to kind of be a little optimistic and flirty, that it's okay. Otherwise, it's letting me know ahead of schedule here that if you are waiting for him to reach out, is that it's what you should be preparing for, is to like practice your flirting. I know it sounds silly, could be a little bit of mirror magic stuff going down, even if you're trying to flirt with yourself. But in the Ace of Wands, there's still that connection there. So it's almost like prepare yourself for talking to him that way. And if you guys are already if there's already a little bit of going on, you're being told totally open up and flirt. You can trust the process on this one. All right. I hope that helps. Okay. A little bit of nerves, a little bit of anxiety. Totally understandable. Everybody gets that way from time to time. All right, let's see. Jackie, you are up next. Let's see. You're going to be at 1406. I actually kind of dig that one. I'm being told angel number 406. Leave the one out. I'm being told angel number 406. The nose knows. There's something about 406. Okay. Update on you and your Scorpio. Okay, you got it. My pleasure. Let's see what we got. Update on Jackie and her Scorpio. Let's do that. The Hierophant. Okay, so you guys have an energetical warm front approaching in on union, where right now Scorpio has got marriage on the mind. I think Scorpio, they might be activated a little bit in the ring finger chakra. So the moon card to the tower card. I'm going to tell you what, Scorpio is getting ready to open up, and at the stage of getting ready to open up, that they're a little bit, hold that Buddha squirrel, that they're still a little bit nervous about making contact. And the fact that it's been so long, to open up, what's the proper way to approach? So there's a little bit of fear of the unknown of how, all right, you know what Scorpios put you through. So I can see why Scorpio would feel that way. Tower card on the Five of Pentacles. Scorpio is going to overcome the fear because the Hierophant outweighs the energy on the Tower. Taurus and Scorpio energy for you, which means Five of Pentacles doesn't favor where he closes the door on a connection with you, but he closes the door on the fears that are self-destructing his own mindset that provides the lack of confidence for forward movement. That makes sense. Okay, hope that helps. All right, next up, Randy. Hey, what's up, Randy? What's up, good sir? All right, let's see. We got bro hugs for you, good sir. All right, let's see. You're going to be at 1540. All right, has she been trying to surrender to God and find herself that way? Does she feel like she's missed out by leaving? Well, let's see. The Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, Five of Cups. Her belief in God is the hang up in this department, okay? Because I'm being told she's still the same as she was before. It's like she believes, but not 100% convinced and stuff. A little bit of the energies of like doubting Thomas vibe. She needs to show, or Job, Satan testing Job, and Job being like, I need you to show me something, prove it to me. It's a bit of that where she's like, maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't want to fully not believe because just in case, I don't want a really hot eternity, right? That sort of a vibe, right? But the thing on it is, Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords is that if she had more of the faith, total matrix, believe the spoon is vent vibes, she would actually be a little tighter and closer into it and would follow. Everybody's got to have some kind of basic rules and standards to live by. She might follow it more, and it would be a bit of the catalyst to help her on the repairing the marriage as opposed to leaving it in limbo. All right, so it actually is a bit of the hang up that she needs to work on discovering. She's still kind of dodging it, and that part not much different in. But the Five of Cups on this one, she does feel like she's missed out on a lot of stuff. Even though her work life's continuing, her personal life has been put on hold. And that's the thing where at her point, and like it's kind of like her energy's telling me at the age that she's at, that she's starting to come to grips with that don't take this part the wrong way. Don't shoot the messenger. But she's kind of taking it. You kind of know how she would word this in the fact that she's like, I had so much established with him. It would be stupid at my age to attempt to try to restart something with somebody else new. All right. So it's the way she kind of logic brain thinks all the time. All right. So I don't try to convey it across as like insulting you of like, well, it's like she's settling because it's not that. It's just that she's really come to terms like see all the stuff in the closet. She's really coming to terms with the fact that she's got a lot invested into this. It's not as easy to walk away from as it was the day everything went down for her now. All right. If she had more of a faith in God, if that would get strengthened, she would come around faster. But with temperance, she's still kind of happy just pouring her own coffee. That's the thing. She doesn't totally believe because of the result of what she's been through. Strength card. See? Yeah, Two of Swords. She lacks a little bit of hope and faith. Just because in her mind, she still feels like life's done her dirty. That sort of a thing. And so she does come to a point that many people get to where she sits back and says, if there is a God, my life wouldn't be this bad. Right. So she's got to process through that. Emperor says she may not change those ways, that you guys still work stuff out, but it's Emperor. She may stand on her faith, on her version of her faith. All right. So I hope that helps. That's one of those parts that if she didn't change from like God might even look at you and go, that might be a turn the other cheek moment and accept her. All right. If by the grace of God, she would find some grace in God, a lot of stuff would move a lot faster. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, let's see. Angel Eyes, you're up next. All right. Let's see. Angel Eyes, you're at 1933. That's a pretty good year. Okay, let's see what's up. Let's see. How's it looking for the weekend in love? No Cancer. That was last year. So last cycle, Angel Eyes, right? My kid is still being a teenager. Uh-oh. Womp womp. I haven't gotten to the emails in a minute. I will check on those. That might be a weekend project. No, it's the weekend. No work. It's the weekend. I might sneak on and do a live in the mornings. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. No, probably not. I don't know. We'll find. It's the weekend, and I made it to Pisces by Friday. That's pretty cool. Okay. Anyhow, Knight of Wands, the Hermit card on the King of Swords. Knight of Wands on the Hermit card. It does seem like this weekend looks a little quiet. Okay. Knight of Wands on the Hermit. I think there's a pause for the weekend energy because something may go down between the kid's dad. All right. I don't think it's anything bad though. I almost see it as just like that, even though there's not much on the love home front for the next 2 days for you, it's like something about like one of the kids may bring something up about their dad. And through the conversation, you wind up spending nighttime with the kid. All right. So God's almost saying on this King of Swords, which actually see how he's only got one leg. He's like the half Lieutenant Dan. Ah. So that's why I'm feeling the vibes of like, I think one of your kids might come to you. The dad wasn't being so nice. The dad was being dad. And I think like the reason God's like, this weekend's a slight pause in the love department because you're going to get to some, or it's like you and your kids did something and like they really liked it. And they're like, hey, can we do that again? And I think it actually helps with, it's got to be helping with the one that's still being such a teenager with that King of Swords. Because that's only one leg to stand on, which is like, well, this kid ain't got both legs yet. They ain't got their sea legs yet. So that would be like a teenage vibe. Trying to be like a king, but still in the page. You know what I mean? 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands on the 7 of Wands. I think God's saying the love department gets put on a little bit of a hold just for the weekend because it's literally it's like see the kids hugging on the sunflowers. It's kind of like somebody really wants to just like hang with you, and God's like, this will fix the problem. Spend a little bit of time, and then we'll get back into it on Monday. So let me get you a week ahead. All right, let's see. 2 of Swords, the Emperor, and the 2 of Pentacles. What I see here is the one on your mind in the week ahead goes through a bit of an awakening. 2 of Swords. Have hope and have some faith. That Emperor to the 2 of Pentacles. So I'm seeing them coming out of a bit of indecisive vibes. You got somebody that's going through a confidence streak that starts to figure out what they want. Okay? I hope that helps. I had to at least stretch it out a little bit for you. Yes, the Chariot was right there. 7 of Wands, or 7 of Wands. The Chariot's near the number 7s. I had to stretch it to a 7-day forecast. That's where I was trying to go with that. Okay, cool. Okay, next up we got Stephanie, right? Yep, cool beans. Hey Steph, what's up? All right, you're gonna be at 2244. Well, that's not too bad. I'm getting better. All right, all right, Stephanie. What does Stephanie need to know? What does Stephanie need to know, please? What does Stephanie need to know? 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. What I'm seeing on this one, are you in a money mindset at the moment? Because the way I read this was that you get an offer for a new job, a new position or something, and you're going to Queen of Cups, love it, and it leads you into the 10 of Pentacles. But then I got this message, okay, that something about like 10 of Pentacles, moving or wanting to move somewhere that you love, like you've outgrown your area. That some changes in the workplace on the 8 of Pentacles leads into that offer that you love that propels you back in this direction. It's like Kit Scanner Bar, the red light going back and forth like Battlestar Galactica, in the fact that you've got a loop of a cycle that you're entering into of elevation in the workplace that leads to advancement in the home front. Okay. Like moving to a place that you love in the future after getting a job offer or title position change or promotion that you also love. So dial me in on just the love department, please. Dial me into just the love department. The Wheel of Fortune, oh, hold it. Nope. It's not reversed. I'm holding the deck upside down. Sorry. I'll man up and admit it. The Fool card and the Knight of Swords. God's putting some things in place, like that Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card. It's really similar to what I got from Tess yesterday, in the fact that your person is going to have a dream about you that kind of spooks them. Like they wake up thinking it's a nightmare, and it causes them to take a foolish Fool card risk, and they have to reach out and contact you. As if God with the Knight of Swords, see how he's watching from above? That hawk, right? It's kind of like, I don't know why I heard hawk. No, not the TikTok girl. I'm not saying that. The one with the meme thing going? Yeah, no. Anyways, right? Anyhow, because of the dream, he worries about you and reaches out to you, and it opens the door for communication. It's almost like, wow, why were you saying? It's like, okay, from a girl's perspective, it would be like, I think your person's getting ready to send the "I had a dream about you last night" text. Okay. Could even be a middle of the night phone call of like, "Oh my God, are you okay? I didn't get to see what the dream was. I just know that there's a catalyst activist going on." Okay. Okay, Tia Bia, what's up? Let's see what we got for you. Hold on. Oh, let me grab a drink real quick here and hydrate. Mm. Hi, Michael Johnson. I thought it said hi, Michael Jackson. I thought your screen name was Michael Jackson. It was kind of cool. Andy, what's up? Hey, cheese it, guys. Andy's here. Shh. That's all I can do right now. I'll get you. I got you in January, Andy. I promise. Okay. Bop. Okay, let's go. Next will be Lucas. No, Tip. Yeah, I'm not gonna skip. I promise. I'm really working on it right now. All right, let's see. All right, Tia Bia, you're gonna be at 25.55. All right, let's see what we got, Tia. All right, why is Pisces acting weird with you? He is pulling back. Will we reconcile, or should I move on? What's next for me and him too? Okay, got you. All right, let's see what's up. Seven of Swords to the Four of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Pisces is feeling a little nostalgic right now and missing an ex. Not that he wants reconciliation or anything like that. Pisces is reflecting back, trying to like really Seven of Swords figure out, okay, what did I do wrong so I don't mess it up again. So it's kind of like a little bit of a review that Pisces is going through. All right. So what can you do? Doop doop doop. Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, Hierophant. Be cool. Think of it as if Pisces currently doesn't feel well and you got to nurse him back to health. Not that he's withdrawing. Match his energy. Okay. It's like, remember how Pisces have a different timeline? They take longer time to process, but the rewards for allowing them the time to process is always like epic. Okay. Like boom, explosion. It's good stuff. In this one here, if he withdraws just a bit, you be cool and nonchalant and just withdraw a little bit. Match the pace and the vibes that you're subconsciously telling Pisces, hey, I'm cool. I got you. Now, you don't have to carry this out forever, all right? Because it won't actually take it the next let's say the next message he sends, you don't double text, you just match it. It'll keep going. Okay? Pisces will do the little short burst text thing. So it's a bit of that. Right now, they're reflecting back on the stuff that they feel responsible for that screwed up all the past relationships before you, and they're giving themselves a really epic like don't mess it up tell. Okay, Pisces can sometimes get really hard on themselves. Sometimes he's having one of those moments. Eight of Wands, he'll work with it. That's how I get Five of Swords, Eight of Wands. This is maintain speed and heading, but you match his speed. All right. Two of Cups, as well, I was going to say as soulmates do. All right, this is a good lesson from your twin, right? In the whole, if he takes a little bit, take and don't. It's not a game or nothing. You can respond right away when he responds. Let him see what it's like to have somebody that doesn't hold back when they reply. But even if it takes you a minute to rewrite it, edit it, screenshot it down, block it up, back, edit it, send one. Just match the pace and watch how your two fish will match the flow as well. It will open up for more short burst texts and messages that will help open the door to open Pisces back up, because Pisces is getting ready to decide to make this the thing. And so that's why Pisces is doing the reflection of like, okay, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, don't do this, get ready for this, prepare a little bit of that. Okay. But the Sun card shows good and optimistic energy out of all this. All right. The silence is actually happening for the benefit of the future movement of the connection. All right. Hope that helps. Okay, Lucas, you're up. Here we go. Cool beans. Lucas, you're at 2906. What's coming there for love? And you're a Scorpio. Oh. I had Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpios was yesterday, wasn't it? Okay, cool. The days all blend together for me anymore. Anyways, let's see. That's cutting the personals for the future and foreseeable future. That's been a really actually a big help. Anyhow, all right, let's see. Whoa, now we're talking. Okay, I got who's that? The Emperor. Okay, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if you knew this or not, but they're checking out your social media. The Chariots to the Page Knight of Wands. Okay, what I'm seeing here is that there's something you post online. They've been Page of Swordsing it. They absolutely it lights their fire. They like the post, okay? And it's something that gets your person into kind of like, you know how they've been very slow to come out of the King of Wands energy, Knight of Pentacles, right? This here shows that the post, see on this hangman, how they're checking out while they're at home, just kind of chilling out, having some pizza. But it's what tells them to stop being in the way they were, and it starts changing them. Okay. That with the Seven of Wands to the Knight of Wands shows that like they're gonna move some of the barriers out of the way. And whatever the post is, something you just share, something you put a comment on, or repost or something, whatever it is, they totally Knight of Wands with the Chariot, Cancer, Leo energy, come in your direction. Nine of Cups, being told wishes being answered. They do feel like they failed you right now. Almost like they're in a little bit of a vibe like they're not good enough for you. They might seem like they're just going about their business and doing themselves, but like they check out your social media like every day. Not obsessively or something, but it's like just a routine, like, hope you're doing okay. Like they don't want to see any posts from you of like, my life sucks, everything's going awful. They do like looking and being like, oh, I'm glad Lucas is okay. That's cool. All right. Okay, Ethereal Moonlight. Let's see what's up. How you doing? You're gonna be at 3124. All right. Anything for love? Okay, you got it. I got you, girl. Anything in love? Anything in love? Anything in love? Love, 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 love. I just heard all you need is love. Seven of Wands. Side note: stray kitty might follow you home, or like a stray kitten comes into your yard and you got to feed it saucers of milk. Knight of Pentacles on the Nine of Wands. What I'm seeing on this one is even though there's been a distance between you two for a while, is that they're getting ready and they want to open up and talk to you. They do actually still want to repair things. The stuff here, this fire on the Knight of Wands that got in the way at the hibachi grill, that's a little bit of the fires inside of them of like some of the arguments and the things that didn't go so well between you guys that they're processing through. And there's a few things that they're at the moment wishing didn't fully happen. Like the whole words on that's the words that can't be unsaid type of a thing. Okay. Ace of Swords, King of Swords. The Star card does like it lets you know that this is still going down. They're actually healing. They're still processing a little bit of self care, self love to get themselves right for you. You're actually still working on it too, doing really good, by the way. And that's what's going to bring you guys back together. It's still a thing, and it's still on. Maybe lately you've been feeling like it's over, it's done, give up, forget about it, not going to happen, right? It still is a thing. It's actually still happening. All right. You'll feel very different in the next week ahead, like in a less anxious energy is what it feels like, which is cool. Okay, sweater weather. Oh my gosh, where you been? Oh my gosh, I think I knew you were coming because I remember I think it was either Aquarius or Pisces today that I saw like I'm like somebody's busting out sweater weather sweaters. Like I saw like a cardigan sweater. Oh, that's cool. I think I knew you were coming. How you been? All right, you're gonna be at 3311. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a good one too. All right, let's see. Whatever's coming in for sweater weather. What's coming in for sweater weather? Justice to the Hermit card. I see things actually working out in your favor, even with that Hermit card. Like you feel like you've been left out or isolated out of the situation. Page of Pentacles, so some stuff coming in on the Five of Pentacles that allows you to close the door of a rough cycle and bring some clarity and to let you know there's still forward momentum. It's almost like you're nervous about this change that comes around out of it, but you're going to be okay. See, Empress, Four of Swords. Look at this as your moment to receive a little bit of U-time, all right, to cozy up and recharge because you've been tired lately, right? Nine of Pentacles. You only got like maybe a couple days left of singlehood and single life. So it's like God saying, hey, rest up just a second because you're going to be able to close the door on this. It's like, check it out. Look. See how like sad you look in this energy? That's what I saw. Like she's bummed out. She looks a little frustrated. She's not even showing her face on there. She's got her head buried. So I'm like, well, she's not feeling too good right now, you know? But then down here, I see more of the Empress energy. And then look, like this dude in the bathtub, he's chill. There's no stress on his face. He's doing the cucumber. I didn't know guys did the cucumber thing too. I still just use cucumbers for salads. But then in Nine of Pentacles, like your hobbies, your work, doing you're doing better and you're giving yourself credit for it with the Nine of Pentacles. So you don't have much time left to enjoy this because as we go forward and you guys get things worked out together, like, there's that little bit of like, well, okay, I got to give up some TV time to watch couple stuff and to cuddle up. And now we actually have to have time to make dinners. And it's not just, you're not just door dashing or grabbing and going and ordering out no more. So it's like, kind of soak it up while you can because it's almost over. But in a good way. This is where you start blending your times together. It's nice. Moon card. You fear it's over. It is not over. All right. The full moon totally activated you guys. The connection is recharged. Cool. All right, Shelly, what up? Do. Boop. Let's see. Sorry. There we go. Okay. You, Shelly, are going to be at 35. Oh, I'm getting better at that. See, Frankie's still teaching me stuff all these years ago. Ah. All right. Something, Shelly, about George Harrison's song all those years ago. 8 of Wands. Your person is choosing to come your way because your person knows they've taken too long. See how they've got everything cleaned up, sorted up, their apartment's back in order, and they're like, okay, I got the keys, I got the dog, everything's ready to go. I'm going to go see what Shelly's up to. Wheel of Fortune on the 8 of Wands. Energetically, okay? I don't see them. They're not like driving by your house and stuff like that. They're just getting ready to go for this. They're like, I got all my stuff in order. Done healing, packed up the old stuff, the things that got in the way, the usual, comparing you. So that stuff's over. Wheel of Fortune, they're choosing to 8 of Wands, come your way and communicate. 6 of Swords, they actually just want to hold you. I would love to give my usual 6 of Swords definition, but I was drawn right to the artwork and the fact that they just want a 14-second hug. Shell, he's different right now. Why is he different right now? 6 of Cups. The person is up to their usual. Oh, Knight of Cups. As soon as the Wicked Witch gets off that broomstick, then the King of Cups can come your way. So he's finishing up getting over that stuff. That stuff is getting over with, so he can head your way. See, 3 of Wands, packed up, moved out, good. Everything's okay. 5 of Wands. You guys are training for 2 Ace of Swords communications. There's a long conversation coming in that is going to explain a lot of stuff. Heads up, you're going to be on the phone for a while. High Priestess, complete opposite of what's going on right now. And at the end of the phone call, you're going to be like, holy moly, maybe I manifested too hard. I didn't mean to. There was a lot of, it's like a building blowing up. It's like, whoops. But you got him. It's cool. I didn't see nothing. All right, let's go next. Thanks, Shelly. All right. Angel, oh my gosh, you are so generous. 1769. What's up? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. The super chat, this Cards and Coffee, totally sponsored by you, Angel. All right, Angie, what do we got? Angie, 1769. You're gonna be at 30, you're gonna be at 38. Boom, right like that. All right, you passed your HUD test. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right, now just to sit back, relax, and wait for the second half to come through. How on track are we for said second half, please and thank you? Congratulations, you aced that thing. Boom. It's going on the refrigerator. The 9 of Swords. Oh boy, yes. And here's how God's helping. Not just God, your guardian angels. Whoa. By the way, 10 of Pentacles, HUD. Nice. High Priestess, which you don't suspect is with the Hierophant. You guys wind up actually living together. And now the rest of the story. On your person's cell phone, a Ouija board and the 9 of Swords in the silence, God has actually, why am I talking like Paul Harvey to you, Angie? I don't know. Anyways, something about everything I do resonates. But it's 2025. Literally nobody does Ouija boards anymore. I mean, a lot of us still have them, but we don't use them anymore, right? 9 of Swords, this is his cell phone, Angie. So he started getting tarot into his phone and the AI stuff on TikTok and the top 10 signs you met your soulmate. All right. So God is using the gift of the digital age. All right. See the cell phone taking a picture of a cat. Oh my gosh, Angie, your person can't even look at a cat video without thinking about you. And I'm leaving that one totally alone. Look at the dancing cat, right? So he's just scrolling along, looking at the usual stuff that pops into his FYPs. And then all of a sudden, boom. If you give me a minute, I will read you. Okay, first you have to like hit the share button and tap this and tap that. And then it's on the first 3 initials of your WhatsApp page. whatever that's. But he's getting those things right now, and it's helping move him along with the Queen of Wands for a third times the charm energy. Violet Jessup for another go round because he's actually done the work this time. And now the bonus energy off of this part is that due to a change in your person's living status, it propels you guys together in a Ten of Pentacles status for you. Could be something tying into why you had to pass the test first. Okay? I dig it for you. I hope that helps. And thank you so much for your generosity. So now we'll do the easy version for you. Yes or no? Is the second half right on track as originally ordered? God's like, really, Archer? You're going to ask again? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to totally ask again. Did I stutter? The Moon card, fear not, the fear of the unknown. It is happening. The World card. I love what I do. Thank you. Death card, total transformation for your person. World card, old chapters closed. Fear not, it's coming in. The entire reading is paying out exactly as originally planned. World card. Nice. All right, congratulations. Okay, let's see. And Kate. Hi, Kate. Girl, what you up to? Happy 1010 back your way, too. Oh my gosh, I actually did. I got that. I saw that comment notification. That was one of those divine time moments that I was looking at my phone when yours came through. I am totally going to try that. You said there were a few of them. I didn't even know. It shows you how much I look at the menu, right? Hermit mode. Let's see. 7 of Cups. It's almost like you're a little quiet and self-isolating at the moment, as if you feel you're going in through a change or a transformation moment. The Ace of Pentacles. It's like, for some reason, I really want to say you're trying to forget about Elliot, but that's when he reaches out. It's like you are trying your hardest to close a cycle or a chapter or the usual hermit stuff, right? Little internal, but you're like, I can't do it, Archer. And you're like, Archer, I'm on your team. I'm on the same side of the camera as you. Why can't I do this? It's because the Ace of Pentacles is coming in. God's like, oh my gosh, it's taken forever. Everything that Kate's been through, we got to speed this up because Kate's given up. All right. Yeah, the Hanged Man. I need to call the Archdiocese for you and get you nominated for sainthood. You got the patience of a saint, girl. Strength card, 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands. It's an apology. He's going to ask for forgiveness on this. You actually get an I'm sorry text message that breaks the ice. The thing is, he actually means it. I know there's sometimes I see readings not for you, but for people, right? Even just personal ones behind the scenes and whatnot, where it's like, oh, they're going to say I'm sorry. But, and I'm always internally being like, they're not going to mean it. In your case, he means it. It's like from the heart, Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Swords, he knows what he did. 4 of Cups. Strength card. That kills, like his stubbornness is eating him alive a little bit. That's what he's working to overcome. Neat. Knight of Swords. God says, hang tight. Judgment card. He's going to make it through this part. All right. Thank you so much, too. All right. Hope that helps. And guys, thank you all so much. I love you. You guys are just awesome sauce. I got them all in order, too. First time for everything. Hey, Mac. What up? Hey, Ralph. What's going down? Melissa. All right, guys. Queen R. What's up? Ralph, what is for lunch? What you having for lunch? A tuna fish sandwich? I don't know why do we call it tuna fish? I never did figure that out. It's like the only one that you add fish to it, tuna fish. You don't say like salmon fish, or you don't even say like, I don't know, chicken bird, right? I don't know. Oh, pokey. I love pokey. I haven't had that in a minute. That doesn't sound bad at all. That doesn't sound bad. Neat idea. I was debating. That sounds pretty good. All right. Dude, enjoy it then. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for your donations. I do hope the messages that came through helped. And it's the 1010 portal. So if it resonated, we'll all work together and manifest it. Here's to all of us getting what we wish for this portal. All right. It is 1010 right now. Make the most of it. Go ahead and harness the moon energy all weekend if you want. And dear God, please let us get everything we wish for. Please and thank you. Amen. All right, guys. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you later. If I get some downtime, maybe I'll come on, but I'll probably enjoy the week. I don't know. I'm still completely at a toss-up, but I will probably take the weekend off because I'm tired. I literally I had a Red Bull out, but I drank it. Oh no, a grown man. I'm going to Red Bull crash. No, I'm not. All right, guys. Until next time, enjoy, love, and I actually said it backwards. I said love and peace. Cool.